Hi guys, it is Pila here. I want us to do a weekly analysis on Nasdaq. I want us to do a weekly analysis on Nasdaq. Guys, do not make that mistake to go against the direction of the market. Whatever you do, make sure that you are going according to the direction of the market. Let's say for instance, the market is going up, look for buy opportunities. If the market is going down, look for sell opportunities. Do not try to create opportunities that are not there. And then I know that some of you are still struggling with entry points and stuff. Entry points will be determined by the patterns that you are using, by the strategies that you are using at the end of the day. So you must have a proper strategy or pattern that you are using in the market. And then you must also know how to analyze. If you do not know how to analyze, make sure that you try by all means to approach the market the way I do. Here we have our Nasdaq. Here we have our Nasdaq. We'll just mainly focus on Nasdaq. We will just focus on Nasdaq. Here's our Nasdaq on monthly time frame. We're gonna look at what we have on Nasdaq, and then we're gonna take decision. Unfortunately, the market just pushed all the way up. Remember, just use pure price action. Make sure that your chart is clean by all means. Do not find yourself throwing so many lines that will end up confusing you. Make sure that you go to a higher time frame, even if you may not take your trades on a higher time frame, but make sure you go to a higher time frame. You check the actual direction of the market, and then you go to smaller time frame. You look for your entries, because I know that you guys are not capable of taking trades on a higher time frame. You prefer smaller time frame. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's do the next step. On the weekly time frame, on monthly time frame, we don't have much. This is what we have. Let's verify. Okay, here's your resistance on your left hand side. The market's supposed to give us a support this side. Okay, no problem. We do what we move to weekly. On weekly time frame, this is what we currently have. Remember, whatever you do in the market, make sure you start from higher time frame to have everything you need, right? Sharp. Basics. Remember, I personally trade four patterns in the market: support and resistance, supply and demand, continuation pattern, and trend lines. I will show you the power of the patterns I use. I'll try to combine all of them here on Nasdaq. All right. Sharp. Let's check last week, the whole of last week. What is it we had? We had a resistance that was broken. The resistance was not broken last week. It was broken last year. You check here. What is it you have? A resistance. When was it broken? Let's verify. It was broken actually this year January. It was broken this year January, and then the market pushed all the way up. It came back down recently to test the broken resistance as what? As support. From there, what is it you're looking for? A buy, isn't it? Once a support is broken, it becomes a resistance. Once a resistance is broken, it becomes a support. So here we had a broken resistance. It's supposed to become a what? A support. Sharp. Here we can see the market moved from broken resistance, and then on support, the market is heading up right now. Now we still have to take a decision. Hence, you can see that here we have a broken resistance. Now we want to check where are we going to look for opportunities to buy. Let's say, for an example, hence I mentioned that some of you are scared to buy on the actual resistance or on a higher time frame as well. So I'll just take it step by step. I won't just jump to 1 hour. I'll move with the time frame. So for now, what is it I'm going to do? I'll move to daily time frame. On daily time frame, this is what I have. Again, here's my resistance. My resistance is still there. Now it is more than visible. Again, here is my support, very visible. Remember, I mentioned the patterns I use. There are four. This is the first pattern I'm going to use, which is support and resistance. Here is your support, current price. Can you see that the market moved away from this one? It pushed all the way up. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you are going to get an entry here for what? For buy. Sharp. Let's move to smaller time frame now, of which is going to be 12 hour. You still have the same thing here. You still have the same thing here. And then here I also see a trend line. But this trend line is not going to be visible enough up until you go to 8 hour and 6 hour. All right, but I can see it right now. Remember, I mentioned earlier that when you are looking for opportunities, you can go to smaller time frame to look for entries. But as much as you're going to be looking for entries, do not go against the direction of the market. Once you start doing that, you'll come across so many difficulties in the market. So the best thing you can do, make sure that you start from higher time frame to analyze so that you can go according to the direction of the higher time frame. All right, this is 12 hours. We move to 8. Here's our resistance, visible enough. I get it still. Here's our resistance. I'm sorry, not resistance. I want to say trend line is very much visible. Very, very, very visible. Here we go. Here's your first time touch. Here's your second time touch. You buy on the third touch. This is where you're supposed to find yourself buying. How many patterns I use now? 2 patterns. Okay. I'll go deeper. Don't worry. So now you're supposed to look for what you buy opportunity to push the market up. Let's move to 6 hours to see what is it we have. This is our 6 hour. We have 2 confirmations here that confirms that this is where we're supposed to buy. Remember, if you remember the patterns I use in the market, I mentioned them earlier that there are 4: support and resistance, supply and demand, continuation pattern, and trend lines. You are going to get your entry on the support. You are going to get your second entry on the continuation of a trend and on the trend line. Or let me just say, traders who are trading support and resistance, they were going to step in here. Traders who are trading continuation pattern on 6 hours, they were going to step in here. Traders who are trading trend lines, they were going to step in there. 3 of my patterns are here in the same chart, of which is nested. Okay, fine. Let's move to 4 hours to see what is it we get on 4 hours. The same thing. Remember, if you check some of the videos that I uploaded, I once said whenever you are trading support and whenever you are trading what they call this thing, whenever you are trading gold, Nasdaq, all the indices or all the volatile pairs, try to use trend line the way I use them and see how are you going to become profitable. Just try and see how are you going to find yourself making money. Even if you have a small account, you can grow your small account very easy as long as you do what I do. Now look at the trend line. Can you see how accurate the trend line is? I mentioned earlier that whenever you are trading trend lines, you'll get a zero float of trades. This is what I was talking about. Again, look at this on 4 hour. 4 hours reasonables are even you can also trade on smaller time frames such as 4 hours. 4 hours not that big. You see here, what is it? You have a continuation of a trend. Since all you have a continuation of a trend here, what is it you must do? You know that you're looking for a buy opportunity. This is how the market reacted on the continuation of the trend. You have 2 things. You have a continuation of a trend. You have a what? You have a trend line as well. Both of them are telling us that the market is going up. What is it you're looking for there? I even mentioned this with my student last week, that if you are out there, you are a trader and you are trading trend lines, you have a big advantage in the market. In case they're going to break your trend line, you must know that they will come back and test it to show that no, since all we broke the trend line, we're going to push the market up. Since we broke the trend line, we're going to push the market down. You know what to do from there. This is what I am talking about. Here is a trend line. It was broken. The market pushed all the way up. It came back to test the broken trend line. And then we have a continuation of a trend to push the market up. All right, let's move to 3 hours. This is our 3 hour time frame. Our trend line is still visible. I'll remove this one. This was last week. This is what you have. The market is still pushing up, but I'll show you more. Now let's move to 2 hours. I want us to focus on the entry that you're supposed to get here, but it's not that important because of we have to go and check the current price. If you move to smaller time frames such as 15, those who are scared to trade on a higher time frame, just go to 15 minutes and look what is it you're gonna get here. I'll show you that all of my patterns that I use in the market will appear in one pair, and all of them are corresponding. It's not on 1 hour. This is 1 hour time frame. Here is your trend line. Look at how accurate the trend line is. Let's say you had a small account here. You're going to find yourself making a lot of money. Unfortunately, I don't like to share figures, but if I were to show you, you'll be like, hey, what's happening here? Let's not go there, but I'll just show you how you can find yourself making money. Let me go to 15 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes, and then I want you to check here. If you do not have my ebook, make sure that you get it. Make sure you get that ebook. I mentioned that in the beginning of a new trend, what is it you get? You get a supply and demand. Here is my supply and demand in the beginning of a new trend. Can you see that? Remember, I said earlier to you, do not go against the direction of the market. Do not make that mistake. Unfortunately, I hardly trade on smaller time frames such as this one. You can see what I did. I started analyzing on a higher time frame. As I was going down with the time frames, I knew where the market is headed. Whatever I am doing, I now know that I mustn't look for a sell opportunity because of the market is going up. What is it that you guys do? You look at this. You look at this. You look at this downtrend. It's just a minor downtrend. We will like, no, the market is going down. The market is going down. Let me give a sell. Roughly, I'll expect the market to break this one. Isn't it that you're analyzing on smaller time frame? And it also shows that whatever you're doing, you don't know what is it you're doing because of you cannot find yourself selling here. If you know why I'm saying that, you will know that this is not where you're supposed to sell. Instead of you selling, if you're going to sell here, me and my student, what is it you're going to do? We will add orders here. We have a continuation of a trend to push the market up. Can you see that? So always make sure that whatever you do, you don't go against the direction of the market for you to be safe. Let's move to the actual price. If you've been watching to this far, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Let's push this channel all the way up. Now look at what just happened here on 6 hour. The market just pushed all the way down to test the continuation of a trend that we have. How many continuation of a trend that we have right now? 1. And then this is the second one. But I'm not going to use this one, reason being, it is already tested. So I'm going to remove this one. This is very much clean. It's most likely that the market will come back to test it. Can you see it appears on 12 hour? It appears on 12 hour. So you can also observe this one for a buy opportunity. And again, if I zoom in for you here, you can see that this red candlestick representing a what? A continuation of a trend. Since all this red candlestick is representing a continuation of a trend, what does that mean? The market will come back and test, but it is tested already by this green candlestick. Therefore, the continuation that we have is on 12 hours where here specific, the market might push down to the continuation of the trend. What is it you have to do? You have to add orders if you are already in. You have to get in if you did not get the chance to get in. Where are you supposed to look for perhaps your exit point? Remember, if you don't know how you get your exit point, make sure that you go back to watch some of my videos. You will find videos where I talk about exit point and entry points. Now, according to my chart, what is it I have? I have a clean continuation of a trend. I have a clean continuation of a trend, but I cannot take a decision right now that the market's going to reverse on this continuation of a trend. Instead, I will observe as the market is going up. I will observe to check what is it I have or what is it they created as they are pushing it up. Remember, when the market is going down, you depend on what? On the uptrend and the current trend as well. Right now, the market is going up. We're going to depend on the downtrend and the current trend as well. So whatever they left here on our left-hand side, we have to use it and combine it with the information they gave us on the right-hand side to find ourselves in a safe position. Always remember, do not find yourself buying or selling if your positions are going against the direction of the market. Remember, we are on an uptrend. Look for buy opportunities. We are on a downtrend. Look for sell opportunities. You'll minimize the risk of finding yourself taking losses. And guess what? This is another important key that I want you guys to know. I'll go back to 4 hours on the trend line because I assume most of you did not get the support and resistance because majority of you think support and resistance for people who don't have experience. We can't trade support and resistance for beginners. Well, it's fine if you feel like that. Now I'm on 4 hour time frame. As I'm on 4 hour time frame, look at this. When was the continuation pattern created? 22 April. When was it tested? 25 April. Now, what is it you say or what is it you do? You will like, so I have to wait. What is it I do? You don't do anything. You just wait for the market to come back and test it. Isn't it that you are trading continuation patterns? You wait for the right opportunities. There's no way that you can find yourself making a lot of money while you go around and create opportunities. This is one thing you need to know in the market. You do not create opportunities that are not there. If you think I'm lying, why are you not profitable? If you think I'm lying, why are you not profitable? It's because of you go around and create opportunities that are not there. The best thing I would advise you to do, look for whatever that you are trading. If you open your chart, you don't see whatever you are trading, don't buy, don't sell. That's it. Okay, let's forget about the continuation pattern. Let's say you are trading a trend line. You know how I confirm a trend line. I need to have the first time and the second time. So here's my first time, here's my second time. Now I have to draw my trend line and push it up. So now you can see here's the trend line. When was the trend line created? Let's check. 22 April. When was it tested? 25 April. Full 3 days, we are waiting for getting a buy opportunity here. How many people assume that the market is going up? Look at this. Some will be like, oh, flip, this candlestick is very huge. Can I get in here? No, I can't. I'm not sure if it's going to reverse. Let me wait for the third candlestick. If we get a third candlestick, that's going to be big. I'm getting in. You get in here, the market reverses. You'll be like, oh, flip, now the market is going down. You wait for this candlestick to close. You get in here, hoping that the market is a downtrend. After you get in here, the market will give you a few pips, then the market will reverse to the actual direction of the market. Why are you finding yourself speculating in the market? It is because of you assume that the market is going down, the market is going down. Let me get in. That's one thing that will cost you a lot. But the best thing that I can advise you to do not do that. Go and learn. Try to use this video or check most of my videos on my channel. They will help you a lot. You will learn a lot as well. The best advice I can give a person, go and try the information that I am sharing here. Go and try the information I am sharing here. Look at this again. If you are out there, you are not profitable, please take my advice. Yes, I'm not your mentor, but I can help you. I don't like to take small trades. I take long trades. Look at this. Can you see how clean my chart is? Make sure that your chart is clean so that you can see whatever you are doing. Look at this again. Let's say you are out there, you are just trading trend lines only. Look at this. Here's your first time touch here. Let's push to the second time touch. Can you see that? Where is my first time? Here. Where is my second time? Here. Can you see that? Now I draw my trend line. I will patiently wait for the market to come back to what? To test the trend line on the third touch so that I can find myself selling there on the spot. Now, I want you to look at this again. Remember what I just said. Check. When was it created? 10 April. When was it tested? 11. Wait, go back. 10 April, 12 o'clock. When was it tested? 11. What time? 4 o'clock in the evening. Why? It's not not in the evening. I meant to say afternoon. Now look at this. Look at this. You waited for hours in order for you to get a sell there. You did not create opportunities that are not there. For an example, we have a person who decided to look at this candlestick and then decided to sell because of the candlestick is very huge. Now you'll be like, I see the market is going down. Since all the market is going down, the best thing that I can do is to find myself selling. What are you selling here specifically? You don't even know. Now someone will be like, oh, the market is going up. I see. This candlestick is very big, and the second one is very big. I'm getting in up there. You get in near the exit of the uptrend. The uptrend is going to end there. Why? Because of the trend line. Now the market is changing the direction. Where are you going to be? Do not find yourself jumping in. This one is very much important, guys. You jump in, you lose. You jump in, you're going to be lucky. Not always. We are on 4-hour time frame. Someone will be like, oh, first time, second time. This is the right place to get in. Pillar told us that on the third time you buy or you sell. Depends on your trend line, of which you are accurate, but then you must also learn how to analyze so that you know where to exit. That will lead you back to the ebook so that you can know the patterns that I mentioned there that are capable of changing the direction of the market like this. Right now, you can't even tell me what happened here. Okay, we'll go deeper to that. Now, someone will buy here. Someone will sell, looking at the size of the candlestick. They're going to sell here. If you find yourself selling here, you're going to have a difficulty because you'll expect the market to become a downtrend. The market will reverse and kick you out of the trade or out of the trend, and put it this way. And then the market will continue with your direction. You'll start crying, the market is just find yourself a skill. You're going to be sorted. Let's move to 3-hour time frame. On 3 hour, there's nothing much. I want you to focus up there where the market turned. 2 hour, there's nothing much as well. You go to 1 hour, there's nothing much. If you check on 1 hour, there's a breaker structure there. There's a breaker structure, but it is not that strong. Now it's good. Let's go to 30 minutes. I think it's going to be visible enough. You check the breaker structure there. Now you know, oh, flip. I cannot hold this one for long. If I manage to get in here and buy, I know that I'm going to exit up there. Why? You have a breaker structure. Yeah, done. Same thing that you have to do to the current price. You find yourself buying here, you know where to exit specific. Learn to use your left-hand side. Whatever you do, make use of your left-hand side. You're going to be safe. If you are still new here, please do not forget to like and subscribe. If there is something you do not understand, make sure that you come back to the comment section and let me know what is it you did not understand so that I can help you. Let's continue with the next video.